DIGIVATION Network.
The internet has fast become the biggest economy in the world. Today, businesses and nations take advantage of the World Wide Web, that is the WWW, to leverage their comparative advantages. The .ng domain name is important for Nigeria to play actively on the cyberspace as a unique identity.
This is DIGIVATION Network.
I am Bayero Agabi, and welcome to DIGIVATION Network. As you may know, DIGIVATION reflects the dynamics in our ever-changing and busy world, where consumers crave to be in charge by exploring the best and latest information using the latest technology that helps them put their businesses on the fast lane and have limitless fun never before. Again, you're warmly welcome.
This is DIGIVATION Network.
Stay with us, but first, issues and development that made news in the past 1 week.
The Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Dr. Isa Ali Pantami, represented by the Director General of NIDA, Kashifu Inoa, has applauded Men1 for organizing NET 2020, an event that brought together technology community in Nigeria and leading tech providers to discuss latest development in the industry. Dr. Pantami also stated that the federal government, in line with the global realities, redesignated the Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy as a result of emerging trends the world over.
Our vision is to transform Nigeria into a leading digital economy. Nearly everything we do is powered by digital technology. Just take a look at your average daily business operation. Your sales or marketing team uses digital technology such as smartphone to process email, to collaborate with co-workers, to communicate with clients and potential customers. Your middle office or your product design development team uses computer to design product, to store vital data such as intellectual property, your patent and other financial data, or your marketing and business model strategy. And your back-end office also uses digital technology to monitor like quality of service or even to produce a product or a service. So it's like almost everything we do is digital.
Earlier, the CEO of Men1, Ms. Funke Okpeke, thanked the minister for his sterling performance since his appointment. Okpeke said that she remains optimistic about Men1's services and assures the minister of her total commitment towards achieving a digital Nigeria.
Without the community, we do not exist. Indeed, we do not thrive. So, for us, it is not simply about getting your businesses connected to the internet, or making your systems more secure, or hosting your data locally, or distributing content on mobile-first platforms, or connecting hard-to-reach areas with some of our partners who are exhibiting here today. But it's also about the interplay with applications that affect our quality of life, and I am glad that a lot of members from the startup community are here with us in the room today as well. You know, the past 2 years in Nigeria have been challenging, to say the least, with the economic downturn we have had, and it's certainly taking its toll on our community as well. We hope we bottomed up. Even this week, I've received a few calls about new businesses starting up and wanting to engage and have a conversation, and nothing warms my heart better than that.
The National Information Technology Development Agency (NITDA) has reinstated the importance of collaboration to build new capacities needed to help the Sustainable Development Goals and Nigeria's quest to maximize the benefits of the digital economy. This was the assertion of the agency while speaking at First Lego League 2020 National Robotic Championship competition. The Director General of NITDA, Mr. Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi, represented by the Director of E-Government Development and Regulation, Dr. Vincent Olatunji, in his address said, building creative young minds will bring out the potentials embedded in the teeming youth, making them to have the basic information technology foundation at an early stage.
Something huge is about to happen in the country because human capital, human resource is the most important factor in anything we want to do in the area of development. And looking at our youth, this is the future of Nigeria. And with the level of what we are seeing, what they've done here today, it shows that we should expect a big bang in Nigeria in the ICT sector. And it shows that Nigeria is ready to take that leadership position when it comes to ICT in Africa and the world.
The 2020 competition, themed City Shaper, was in collaboration with NITDA, the Federal Ministry of Education, among others, and hosted by the Base University in Abuja. The Ministry of State for Education, Honorable Chukwemeka Nwajuiba, speaking through the Permanent Secretary, Architect Sonny Achono, said all Unity schools will subsequently participate in the robotic competition meant to strengthen critical and computational thinking among students.
It's really amazing what is being accomplished here today, and I was very thrilled seeing what our kids are able to do in the field of robotics. This competition is bringing out digital skills and is preparing these kids not only for the challenges of tomorrow, but also for the jobs of tomorrow.
In his opinion, the chairman, Kadarina Board, Femi Niyi, stated that the competition is a culmination of weeks of learning activities, researching, and discovery in science and technology.
As we know that we live in an age where it is now robotics and intellectual thinking that drives the economy. So everything you look at, it's about robots and what you can create on the internet. We have to begin to teach the children in school today to think in that direction.
First Legal League is an initiative of Kadarina Education and Technology Foundation, a non-for-profit organization. With more initiatives like this meant to catch them young, observers are of the opinion that Nigeria would move up to the global digital competitive index.
And add 888 join up. Yes.
Which time I go be this now? Not be the same 100 when everybody pays his money.
They no use code.
Which code?
Oh boy, no get it for market to get better wolf. 888 now be the code yo. Abi?
Yes, so anytime you recharge with star 888 star pin hash, MTN go summer you with 5 times your recharge. Make you take turn up better a wolf.
Madam, I beg, slap me 888.
Hello, I am Bayero Agabi, welcoming you to this new ride, a digital ride that takes you into the lifestyle experience of innovation, tech impact, and new business frontiers. This is DIGIVATION Network. On a weekly basis, we keep you well informed of developments and trends. Now the tech ecosystem is impacting politics, business, public and private enterprise management, plus how the new digital life can transform your business. I am Bayero Agabi. Join us.
This is DIGIVATION Network.
And this segment this week, we feature one of startup Jigawa mentee, Brian Cole, as he flies Nigeria's flag in an Africa pitch where he emerged winner with $5,000.
Can you just give a short summary insight as to what Brico Nigeria is all about?
Brico Nigeria Limited is a company that collects agricultural waste from marketplaces, from city centers, from rural communities, from farmers. We collect raw materials, we take it to our hub, we then process it using our machinery into carbon. Then from that end, we use other machineries in our line of production to make it into cooking charcoal. So our process is collection, processing, then we have our finished product, which is a charcoal that it has about 40% less CO2 emissions. So this goes a long way in creating a healthy option, cooking option for our communities.
What impact on the environment and people, of course, has this business model had since inception?
A lot of people, they want to do good in the community, but they don't really know how can we do good in the community. What Brico provides is, by buying our charcoal, you are helping the environment. Each charcoal you buy is saving a tree from being cut down. Each charcoal sack you buy is creating employment, is cleaning somewhere in another city that you don't even know about. So your means of purchase has now helped the environment instead of the conventional charcoal, which if you buy, degrades the environment. So that's what Brico provides. We are cleaning the environment, solving waste pollution, solving air pollution from burning agricultural waste, and we are also decreasing the deforestation rates by people not buying charcoal, conventional charcoal anymore once we scale.
Can you give us in short details, these programs that you've participated in, put together by NIDA, what impact has it had on you as an entrepreneur, and of course on the business and also your co-entrepreneurs?
At first, I started going to NIDA in Nigeria, which was more about digital, but every business needs digital presence. Every business can always incorporate digitization into it to make it more efficient in the 21st century. So I first attended in Nigeria, which gave me access to a wide variety of specialists, industry experts and field experts in the digital space, and how to digitize innovations like ours. So the network that it provided, and secondly, the startup clinic that NIDA has been organizing in association with the OIE, which is really, really amazing for startup entrepreneurs like us, which were just in the beginning of our journey. The mentors and also the experts that we have to assist us in building our business went a long way in making sure that we have the necessary tools on ground for when we start growing, to be able to grow successfully and do not crash.
How many startups have actually participated in NIDA clinics, seminars and programs? For those that have not actually participated at all, that have not feel or share in the experience, one or two words, can you let them know what they are missing?
A lot of us, we might have the assumption that maybe it's not really something serious, but believe me, NIDA is actually quite a different organization in Nigerian government. The value they give to entrepreneurs and startups is very exceptional. I myself and my team, we have gained a lot. We have gained a lot in terms of knowledge and skills. And the most important things as entrepreneurs is the network. The network of other entrepreneurs you meet will go a long way in giving you co-funders and even giving you funding. So I think a lot of people are missing out if you feel you don't want to participate in NIDA. NIDA is a great opportunity for your company or startup, especially if you're a startup entrepreneur. NIDA is a great option for you in terms of growth and helping you achieve your milestones in terms of strategies.
Thank you so much.
Can you share with us your achievement since becoming the DG of NIDA?
I've been with the agency for more than 2 years. I joined the agency on March 2017. when the present Minister of Communications and Digital Economy was DG NIDDA. He appointed me as his technical assistant. So when he was appointed by the president as DG NIDDA, the first thing he did was to set up a team, and we came up with a strategy, a 4-year strategy from 2017 to 2020. So we have been working on implementing that strategy. When I took over on August last year, we've already started most of the project from the beginning of the year, some even 2 years ago. So I was completing them. We have achieved a lot within this time. We commissioned the first innovation and incubation hub in this country. We are building these hubs across the country in the 6 geopolitical zones. We have the strategy we have has 7 pillars. Firstly is regulation. Under the regulation, we issued regulatory instruments with intention of unlocking opportunities in the industry. Like early last year, we issued the Nigerian Data Protection Regulation. So during my time, I licensed additional 17 data protection compliance organizations in November last year. We have created more than 1,500 jobs, and we've licensed 27 organizations doing this job.
For the interest of those viewing and who know a little about NIDDA, can you tell us what NIDDA is about and its mandate?
National Information Technology Development Agency was established to implement Nigeria or National ICT Policy. The agency has 2 major mandates: to regulate the use of information technology and to develop information technology for economic benefit for all. I will say now NIDDA is the agency driving the digital economy in Nigeria under the supervision of the Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy. So what we do, we are coming up with ideas to help people use ICT for economic benefits. It's not just for the sake of using it, but our ends means is the economic benefit. How can you use ICT to benefit? So Nigeria, we have a competitive advantage also in that area. If you look at our population, we have one of the youngest population in the world. An average Nigerian age is 18 years. So looking at that, 60% of our population also is under 30 years. So that means our people, most of our citizens are digital native. They can easily understand and use digital technologies. So at NIDDA, we are trying to promote how can we build our own technology so that we can meet our internal demand. Because the way things are changing, almost nearly everything we do is powered by technology.
This administration has laid emphasis on job creation. How has the agency helped to drive this objective?
In twofold. Firstly, we promote the ecosystem. We are working under the ministry. We are working with the MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. They have a program they call MIT REAP, means Regional Entrepreneurship Acceleration Program. The focus is on creating ecosystem. Who do you need to bring in so that you can unlock the opportunities? We are also coming up with regulation like the Nigerian Data Protection Regulation, which has created new industry and is creating jobs. We are working on the framework on outsource, business process outsource, which is also going to create jobs for our citizens, and also like our program, our smart initiatives in agriculture. We are targeting creating 6 million jobs from that initiative because we want to digitize the agricultural ecosystem, which is the largest contributor to our GDP. So our regulation is helping in creating jobs, our ecosystem drive, and also our capacity buildings, because most of our capacity buildings, we target entrepreneurs, people that we can train, we give them a seed fund, and we give them tools to start their own business. So far, between August 2019 to date, we have trained 200 women, we trained 400 artisans. That means if you put them together, we train 600. Our intention for the women is each one is going to employ at least 3 people to work for them. That means we've created 600 direct jobs. For the artisan also, we look at for them to employ at least 1 person to work with them. So we created 800 jobs in that space.
Finally, what would you want to be your legacy as DG NITDA?
My legacy is on achieving a startup nation. Building a startup nation means a nation whereby most of our citizens will see government work as the last resort. People will like to create jobs for themselves and employ others to work for them. Then also to drive IDE, innovation-driven enterprises. We have small and medium enterprises which look mostly is a short term. But if you are looking for wealth creation, you should look for innovation-driven enterprises like Jumia. Jumia started business like 7 years ago, maybe in a small office. But today, Jumia worth more than $1 billion. And they operated in more than 14 countries. They employ more than 80,000 people in Nigeria working for them. So that's the power of innovation-driven enterprise. You start small, you look for an existing maybe way of doing business, disrupt it, and dominate the market. Because Jumia is like doing a retail services. So before, for you to maybe dominate a retail market, you have to have big malls in many cities. But with technology, you don't need that. Jumia started without a single shop. They just started with a digital platform, but they are dominating the market. I can say they are the biggest retail organization in Africa because they are in almost 14 countries.
He's Africa's Digital Hall of Famer, Africa's only 2-time UNESCO Awards winner, over a decade and a half experience reporting and advocating ICT development in Africa. Bayero Agabi has traversed the world like no other broadcast journalist. Catch up with him on DIGIVATION Network, Africa's leading enterprise and innovation show on television. Don't miss it.
This is DIGIVATION Network.
That is the show for the week. If you have any comment or suggestions, please send them to bayeroagabi@gmail.com, or better still, you can text the number on your screen. Until then, I remain yours sincerely, Bayero Agabi. Peace.